Hey, Dan here, and in this video I'm going to explain exactly what the best optimization process is for Google Ads. And with this exact process, we've actually helped multiple of our accounting firm clients to attract CFO advisory clients that pay $2,000 per month, $2,500 per month, but also a client that now pays $4,500 every single month for CFO advisory services. And the reason why the optimization of campaigns with Google Ads for accounting firms is extremely important is because you can have the best campaign in the world, but if you don't optimize it the right way, you are still going to make a very big loss on your ads. So first of all, why should you even take my advice? In the last 5 years, I've worked with more than 100 accounting firms to get them more clients using Google Ads, but also other platforms and strategies. And right now, we mainly focus on Google Ads. Last month alone, we spent about $50,000 on behalf of our clients. So I have a lot of data and I know exactly what is working and what isn't. So I will quickly share my screen with you to show exactly how we optimize the ads. And also make sure to stick around to the end of the video because I'm going to give away something very important that we implement for our clients, which saves them a lot of money and actually makes them a lot of money in the long term. So stick around, I will show exactly how this works and I will see you in my computer right now. Okay, so this is exactly how we are going to optimize the Google Ads campaigns for our clients. One thing that is extremely important that you actually understand is that the optimization process actually starts before you launch the ads. Because if you don't have enough keywords and ads to actually split test and give data, you cannot really optimize. And if you are trying to sell monthly accounting services, but you have keywords that say tax preparation, of course you're not going to get great results. So make sure that you actually check out my last video where I basically share my screen and explain exactly how we create the Google campaigns for our accounting firm clients, so that you can actually have the best campaign when actually starting this whole process. Because I told you earlier, if you have a great campaign but the optimization process is very, very bad, you're not going to get great results. But if you didn't even prepare the campaign to get great results, you can have the best optimization process, but you will still make a loss from the campaign. So that's a quick note to actually understand. And we're actually going to focus on a couple of things. Number one, keywords. We are going to optimize the keywords that we are using, and we are going to optimize the search terms. And what is very important to understand is that with the keywords, you need to have enough keywords to actually give them the data so that Google can do its thing, the algorithm can do its thing, to actually find the best keywords. So if you're only going to use 10 keywords and none of those 10 actually perform, you need to recreate the whole campaign. So it's extremely important that you have enough keywords per campaign. We have at least like 150 to 200 keywords per campaign. So for the CPA service, accounting service, but also tax preparation and tax planning and advisory, at least have like 100 keywords in those campaigns. And that can be a combination of phrase match keywords and exact match keywords. We don't really use the broad match keywords. If you don't understand the different types of keywords there are, probably going to make another video about this in the future. So make sure to subscribe. But yeah, those are the main things that we are going to optimize for: keywords and search terms. So I will quickly make myself a bit smaller over here so that you can actually see what I'm doing. So you need to actually do this on a daily basis if you just launch the campaign. So if you are just getting started, then make sure you come here every single day and follow this exact process. So this is just a week worth of data. You can see with this client over here, we're doing CPA, accounting and bookkeeping. We didn't spend that much. We spent about $120 and we got 3 conversions. Lead forms and also phone calls. Not all the conversions will be tracked, by the way. I know for sure that we've got more conversions, but people can actually also see the phone number on the ad or on the landing page and then call without clicking, and then Google does not get the data. Okay, so step number 1, we go to the search keywords. And it's important that if you go to the search keywords, you click on all time and you're going to filter on impressions. And what we are actually going to do, if a keyword has 100 to 200 impressions on all time, and if the click-through rate, CTR, is below 4%, we are going to pass the keyword. The reason why we do this is because if you have a keyword that is getting a lot of impressions but not a lot of clicks, it means that Google is actually serving those ads from the keyword to people and they're just simply not interested, which is costing Google money. In the ideal situation, Google wants that every single impression actually clicks, because that means that Google is going to make money. And if you have a click-through rate of, let's say, 50%, which is not doable, but let's say it means that almost from like literally 50% of the impressions, people click. And then Google is of course going to serve your ads to a lot of people because they know that they are likely to click on the ad, which will make Google money. So the higher your click-through rate, the lower your cost per click in the long term. Because Google is going to reward you for actually creating good ads that a lot of people click on, because that means that Google is actually going to get paid. So that's why we are going to pause the keywords that are having a click-through rate below 4%. So you can see that this campaign is optimized pretty well already. So you see over here, this keyword over here does not have a click-through rate of 4%. Now, why are we still running this keyword? That is because it does have a conversion. One thing that you also need to understand is that Google, of course, they want to get a lot of clicks, but they also want that the users of the platform actually enjoy using Google and find what they are looking for. It's because if, let's say, a lot of searchers click on ads, but they are actually not converting, so they don't find what they are looking for, they are not going to use Google anymore. They are going to use Yahoo or Bing or any other search platforms. So Google wants you to actually create ads that get a high click-through rate, but also a lot of conversions. Simply because the experience of the clients of Google, good experience, so they are going to return and click on more ads in the future. So although that the click-through rate is below 4%, it does have a conversion, so we are still going to run this keyword. Now then, let me quickly see this keyword over here. Yeah, so this is not we actually saw that the traffic from this keyword was not really great, so that's why we turned it off. And over here, this from here on, they don't really have enough data. And this is literally the optimization process for keywords. You see that this literally took me a couple seconds to actually do. So it's very important. But the reason why it's also very important that you have a lot of keywords in the beginning if you start the campaign, because at some point you are going to pass a lot of keywords and then you cannot optimize it anymore. So yeah, you can just take the keywords over here, monkey see, monkey do, of course, but you can just get some idea of what we are doing and what is working for our clients. So that's the exact optimization process that we follow. Now let's quickly dive into the search terms. So a search term, this is what someone is typing in when they see the ads. So let's do a 1 week worth of data here. So this is what someone is typing in when they actually see the ads. In the beginning, when you are just launching a campaign, you always see that the search terms are pretty bad. Like services that you are optimizing for are showing, and a lot of competitors will be in there. And that's why it's extremely important to actually have a negative keyword list. A negative keyword list can literally make the difference between a campaign that is losing money and a campaign that is making you a lot of money. And later on in this video, at the end of the video, I'm going to give away our negative keyword list that we use for all of our clients. So you simply copy and paste everything and put it in your campaign. And I know for sure if you use our negative keyword list, your results will increase. And the reason why your results will increase is because if you have a bad negative keyword campaign, and negative keyword list, by the way, but a negative keyword list is basically keywords or actually search terms that if someone is typing in your negative keyword, your ad will not show. So of course, if you are trying to sell monthly accounting services or high revenue tax services to business owners, and someone is typing in cheap tax preparation service for individuals, you don't really want to show your ad to those type of people. So that's why a negative keyword list is actually, if you put, for example, cheap tax preparation for individuals in your negative keyword list, you will not show the ads to people that make those type of searches. So a negative keyword list is extremely important because you will exclude impressions that you don't want to convert. So you will get better leads. And also, if you are, for example, offering creating ads for bookkeeping services and you exclude the word tax, then people that are actually looking for bookkeeping services are actually going to see the ads. So more people are going to click, which results in a higher click-through rate, but also it results in more conversions. And as you remember from what I was saying earlier in the video, the higher the click-through rate and the higher conversion percentage, the lower your cost per click will be, because that is exactly what Google wants you to do. So that's the whole process and why it's important to have a good negative keyword list. Over here, you will see a lot of competitors actually from your ads. That's simply because it's all related to the keywords that you have. So let's quickly see over here, what do we need to negative out? So this client is already running the campaign for quite a while, but you can see that this over here is of course not something that we want to show the ads for because the client doesn't speak that language. But you see this, for example, is a competitor, so that's why we exclude it. So you can already see that this, for example, this is a really good search term to have. So small business accounts in location. So of course we want to show the ads to people that make those searches. We don't really focus on niche specific search terms because you need to create all campaigns into one industry and the search volume is not really high enough
to make a profit from that with Google at least. So again, a lot of competitors in here. So for example, over here. So this is and this one over here too. Those are things that we don't want to show the ad for. So what you simply do, you select them, you click over here, add as negative keyword in the whole negative keyword list. And what we actually do with our clients, which is pretty cool, we have a list of all the competitors in areas and also states, so that when we have a new client in the same state, that we can put all the competitors in there. So we already have like thousands of dollars worth of negative search terms, negative keywords in there, which saves our clients a lot of money. So you simply save it over there. And this is a process that in the beginning you want to literally do on a daily basis, because in the beginning the search terms will be shit. People are going to see the ads that you don't even want to show the ads to. So that's basically the whole process. So this is for client one. I'll actually do another client. I think the process will be pretty clear already. Okay, let's delete this one and let's go over here. So the process will be the same. We start with the search keywords. And again, make sure that you have a lot of keywords in there. For this client, for example, we have, about 2,000. Okay. So let's start over here. Not all the keywords in here, by the way, are from our campaigns. So you will also see some keywords like this one over here, I think, is not run by us. Okay, so let's quickly filter on all time and let's dive right in. So we filter on impressions. So these are not our campaigns. So you already see that this client spent quite a lot of money on Google ads already, which of course is a good thing. Okay, so let's quickly dive into the keywords of this client of ours. So filter on all time, and let's take a look at the keywords. So you can see these keywords have a pretty decent click-through rate, especially this one over here. We've already passed this keyword over here. This one is okay. So we don't pass this keyword again because it has a conversion. So we are not going to pass something that is working. If it's working, of course, you want this to let it do a thing. I rather have a lot of keywords that have a click-through rate of 1%, but a conversion rate of, let's say, 15, than the other way around. Because at the end of the day, conversions are going to make you money if you have a good follow-up process, which will be another video in the future. Okay, so yeah, you can see over here, all of the keywords over here don't even have 100 impressions, so we're just going to give those data. And it's already very clear that this optimization process doesn't take a lot of time, but you need to make sure that it's actually the right process in the first place. So let's dive into the negative keywords. Reason why we actually negative out CPA over here is because it doesn't really show a lot of intent. And the main thing that you want to focus on with those search terms is that it shows intent. And CPA, maybe someone is looking for a photo of a CPA. Maybe they want to work for a CPA, have an internship, just ask simple questions. So it's extremely important that you really filter on intent. So for here, for example, business taxes near me is a really good one. Competitor again. This over here, of course, everybody knows what this is, and you don't really want to show the ads to people that are looking for competitors like this. So this will actually be a negative keyword that you will put into your negative keyword list from the start, because you know for sure that, for example, with Liberty Tax, the same thing, or 1-800 accountant, you know for sure that you don't want to show the ads to people that make those searches. So yeah, that's just something to remember. But overall, you can actually see that the search terms are pretty good. So again, competitor again, competitor, this one over here. Okay, so it doesn't really take a lot of time, but you just simply need to make sure that you optimize the campaign from the start. If you don't really prepare the campaign and give it a lot of data and keywords, you cannot really optimize it accordingly. Okay, so I'm not going to go through the whole list because we spend quite a lot of money. Again, this is a niche specific search. Unless you are running Google Ads campaigns for just one industry and everything about the campaign is optimized for dental accounting service, of course, you're not going to negative this out. Thing with Google Ads, you cannot really run a profitable marketing campaign if you are only going to show the ads to a niche specific, because there is not a lot of search volume. So this is basically the whole process. It's extremely simple. A lot of people overcomplicate this. So I will just quickly add this over here to our negative keyword list. And you can see we have a keyword list for Florida, and we are going to add this in. This is the exact process we always follow for all of our accounting clients. It doesn't take a lot of time, and there's way more to it than this over here. Like you need to make sure that the lead quality, of course, is good. So the landing page needs to be optimized. The follow-up process also, of course, needs to be like optimized from the start. But of course, we are just going to start here, and I'm going to make way more videos in the future about how we actually make profitable Google Ads campaigns for accountants. So I basically came up with this whole optimization process by spending more than 100 of hours doing actual Google Ads coaching. I've actually got more than $20,000 worth of Google Ads coaching also, and advice from people that have spent millions and millions of dollars on Google Ads. And I'm just giving it away to you all because I want you to actually get more clients and help more business owners, because a lot of business owners can benefit a lot from having a good accountant. And a lot of accountants have an amazing service, but they don't really know how to get in touch with business owners outside of their network. So that's why I'm making these type of videos. One thing that's very important to understand is that it takes time. If you have a lot of keywords and ads, and if you are just following the whole process, it takes time. And I typically always tell my clients, just only start looking at the actual results from the campaign and how much money you are making after you've spent about $2,000 on the ads, because you need to gather data. And it doesn't mean that you cannot make a profit within like 11 days. We have a client, we run the Google Ads, high revenue tech services, and within 11 days, the client attracted a business owner and with a tax issue, and the business owner spent $17,500. But the thing is, you need to give the campaigns data and the accounts data, and you need to give it time, okay? So that's very important to understand. So if you are already running Google Ads for your firm, here's a basic thing that you can start with. Every single day, block off 15 minutes, maybe even 10 minutes, take a look at the search terms and at the keywords that you are running. Turn off the keywords that have a click-through rate below 4% with about 100 to 200 impressions. And of course, negative out all the search terms that don't show real intent of hiring someone for the services that you want to sell more of. And if you are planning to run and create a Google Ads campaign for your firm, the last video that I uploaded, I show exactly how we create the ads for all of our clients. So of course, I also promised that I'm going to give away something extremely valuable, our negative keyword list. So underneath this video in the description, I'm going to link this sheet over here. You can simply download by clicking on file. You can download over here and download as an Excel. What you need to do, just take those keywords over here and put them into your negative keyword list. So for example, this is a broad negative keyword. And of course, unless you're advertising to get jobs and hire people, you don't really want to show these type of searches to your ads, like school, exam, like do it yourself, like those type of download. Those are the kind of the search terms that you want to negative out from the start. And I spent thousands and thousands of dollars to actually gather all of those negative keywords that you don't want to show the ads for. So just download the list, implement this into your campaigns in the descriptions over here. And yeah, I know for sure that if you just have a good negative keyword list, it will save you so much time and also money.
So that's everything for this video. I hope you got a lot of value from it. Make sure to just implement everything. Make sure you implement the negative keyword list. This will save you a lot of time and optimization. I've actually found with a lot of clients that if they already spent a couple thousand on ads in their Google Ads account and we come in, the search terms directly are better, simply because they have a good negative keyword list. So this will definitely save you a lot of time and money. So if you are an accountant, by the way, you want to get more clients, you don't really know how, you want to get more of those business owner clients that you enjoy working with, but maybe you don't really have the time to do this all yourself. There will also be a link in the description where you can basically book a call with me or someone from my team. I'm not going to tell you that we are not going to try to sell you something, but it's an amazing service and I know it works really, really well. So you can click it if you want. Again, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like so that I know that you enjoy this content and I will make more of this content. And subscribe if you don't want to miss other videos. I will make videos about how to actually create Google Ads campaigns, but also things about upselling and scaling accounting firms. Just thank you so much for watching and I will see you in the next video. Bye.